Praise the Lord, everybody. It's Pastor Mark Magee from Remedy Church. I want to thank everybody for watching. This is not a church service. If you look at it, it's actually an announcement video. I feel that at this time, with a lot of work that me and my wife and a lot of our friends and people who support our ministry, I think it's time that we start to share what's going to happen in the next couple months and what's going to happen for the future of Remedy. I think this was the perfect time because, as you notice, sometimes I do videos on Sundays, and sometimes I'm not doing Bible study or prayer. And I felt there was time for me to actually explain what's going on. I'm very excited, truly excited to make this announcement because we have been working really, really hard. And I feel that after some conversations and getting some wisdom, I think it's time we share what's happening. First of all, I want to thank my wife, my mother-in-law, my kids, all my friends in ministries. I just want to thank Florida Cocoa as a whole for all the wisdom they have given us and helping us in this process, for all the bishops, everybody who's been speaking to us and helping us through the process. As you know, church planting is not easy. Ministry is not easy. And along the way, we had some things occur. And some people are asking, well, what's going on? What's happening? We haven't really heard no noise from Remedy. So it's time for me to let you know what noise has been going on and what's been happening. So I'm going to go ahead and explain what's going to happen. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen for a moment so I can go ahead and let you guys know what's happening. Just give me a few minutes to get this enlarged. All right, so I put earlier the future of Remedy, what's going to happen, what's happening now, what are we supposed to expect to come? And so I'm going to go ahead and go into it. So what a seed, plant a seed and watch it grow. If you recall, when I first started doing virtual ministry online, we were doing just Facebook and YouTube, when I was actually in the church building, I kept telling you guys about seeds and how important seeds were. And I wanted you guys to understand the importance of a seed, right? So I preached on the wheat and the tare, and I preached on the seeds that, Jesus said the planter went out and he planted seeds and what happened with the seeds. It was all a part of my plan and our plan to help implement ministry to get you prepared for what we're about to do. I, in each message, spoke about seeds to let you know there was a hidden message inside. If you recall, I believe it was like the third video I did through StreamYard. That's what I'm using right now. It's a program called StreamYard. When you saw me splitting my screens and doing different stuff, I had said multiple times, pray for us because we're about to plant some seeds. And we need to pray about where to put the seeds. So I was telling you in the message that there was a possibility that our plants would be going somewhere and that we needed some prayers about using wisdom through the Lord about where to pick and choose it. If you recall later on, I was saying in another video, I talked about the importance of seeds when I said, you guys as well are seed planters. It's important that we know where we plant the seeds, how we grow the seeds, what we do with the seeds. It was all part of this process to lead up to this moment. I want to say in every message that everybody mattered. I wanted people to know that you can still do ministry whether you have a building, whether you're in your backyard, where you're at the barbecue, wherever you are, because coronavirus hit really hard. And I found it challenging as a pastor, as a leader, as a volunteer, just how difficult it was to adapt in the coronavirus season that we actually are dealing with now. I felt like before, when you wanted to do something or do ministry or kind of get the word out there, which is what I say planting, you're planting that seed. When it came to prayers and group events and being able to rent out facilities, that all kind of went away depending on your location. So the struggle was, how do we still maintain and implement the gospel when we ourselves are dealing with a shortage of opportunities and a limitation on certain things? And so I prayed and I sought wisdom. And so through technology, through different studies and guides that I found through different programs like Church Tags and ePay and all different types of programs that were trying to help and passion for planting, we came up with a way to do things, and I'm so excited to say it. So that was another reason why I kept saying, you got to know that you're a seed planter. You got to know that if you're outside mowing your grass with your mask on, you can still, pray for somebody. You can still talk to somebody. Don't let barriers stop ministry. Because in the Bible, God, Jesus, as you will, and the disciples, they had to overcome obstacles too. So we still have work to do. All right. Here we go. The seed, new programs, and hashtag Remedy House, October 11th, 2020. Now you like, Pastor, today is October 4th. I know. Some going down on October 11th, 2020, which is a Sunday to my understanding. And it deals with us, and we call it hashtag Remedy House. All right. So we're going to be talking about this stuff today. So I already talked about the seed in the beginning, which was us planting, us doing ministry, us still voicing the gospel, us being able to maintain and still help people. And so through different programs now, I'm blessed to talk to you guys about it so you can see how we're going to do this thing. And I'm so excited. You hear me? I'm so excited. I actually want to thank my bishop, Anthony Pelt, and First Lady Pelt. I want to thank all the council of bishops. I want to thank all my close friends like Demetrius Presley, Black III, Chadwick Cannon, Terrence Rogers, Michael Reynolds II, James Dodson, Sabrina Roseborough, Constance Stanley, Dr. Reynolds, Federal Jones. I want to thank the Isaac and Lori Livingston. I want to thank the Wilcoxes out in Tallahassee. I want to thank Matt and Corey Stone. I want to thank, it's a whole bunch of people. Ernie Sims. I want to thank the Fosters. I want to especially shout out my guy Sam Williams, Brenda Williams, Stacy, Keith, and Frida, and also South Capitol and Pastor Betty Haney. I just want to thank the Monticello community and Perry community. Oh, Auntie Joanne, I want to thank her as well, and her brother. I want to thank all those people, because if it wasn't for those people, Bishop Umar Miller, Bishop Sellers, Bishop Cobares, it's so many people, y'all. If I forget your name, please forgive me. But I want y'all to understand how I had to, and I'm so grateful. It's a humbling experience when you say, I need to gain some wisdom. And all these people contributed to what I'm about to tell you. All of them contributed in this process. And I'm just so grateful for that support. My mother-in-law, Janice Booth, and my moms, and Jonathan Booth, and all our families and friends, my dad Griffin, my mom Shauna. Like, it's difficult when you tell your kids tell you we're doing ministry, and you're like, how? Okay, we got this. I just want to thank everybody. So first thing I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna minimize myself, make it bigger, because this is truly phenomenal. We're blessed now to do ministry through Microsoft Teams. Now, if you never heard of it, a lot of organizations and big companies use Microsoft Teams. It's another platform that's on a higher scale than Zoom, than Google Meets, through all the other different programs. This is one of the top programs right now that businesses are using during COVID to make sure they can collaborate together with teams and be able to share information, do the FaceTiming, do the meetups, do the programs, give out documentation, do videos they can stream. So I was blessed to have a conversation with the people, and they told me that we actually have a Microsoft Teams account now for the church. So we will be able not only just to stream different programs, we're also able to do different video chats and video conferences and share information and share data, and be able to collaborate and give out information and just kind of answer questions and do surveys. So this is really phenomenal, because we're able to use this platform to reach people in ministry on a higher scale. And to my understanding, it really doesn't matter what kind of email address you have. That's the problem I had, is different programs, it depends on what email you had. If you had a certain email program, I had to like change it or add you in. And so with this platform, I was told this would be really good. So going forward with our Bible studies, shout outs to Powerhouse, First Lady Johnson and Pastor Johnson. They really encouraged me last week. If y'all ain't been to a Bible study, need one, if you're on Facebook, check out Powerhouse Church of God. Because I went into that meeting, man, and I got some good word off of that, man. So because of them and some other people, I don't think people understand the struggle of how to entertain somebody, still give the word, and interact through a screen. And I watched it happen. And because of them and some other people, we were able to get this. This is one of the top platforms for us to still be doing interactions, still doing study groups, programs. So we will use this for Bible study. We're using this for small groups and one-on-ones. Hear what I'm saying? We're going to be posting out on different times of day where you can meet me and First Lady through this program. So if you're in the community that we're going to be planting in, I have not said it yet, Or if you're farther away, you just want to know what Remedy is about, or you want to be a partner, you'll be able on certain days to sit down and probably have coffee with us. I really don't drink coffee, but First Lady does. So you have coffee with us, or if you just want to kind of share a testimony or have conversations, we can now do one-on-ones through this program and platform. So there'll be certain times of the day on Facebook, on social media that I'll post. It's a one-on-one Saturday or it's a one-on-one Friday. Please come talk to us, give us your input. And I believe this will help us in the process to see what's best for the community we're going to be serving, as well as outside of the community. All right, so that's the first thing I want to talk about. Small groups. We're going to have small groups for the babies, small groups for the teens. I'm currently working on the teens right now. I believe our teens need it really badly. So small groups for the babies, definitely. Small groups for the teens. And it's another small group I'm going to talk about that's brand new that I'll be talking about in the next few minutes. So excited. All right, guys, check this out. We're doing prayer requests and praise reports for members and visitors and anybody, okay? So we're using a program called Pray Together. It's an app program. I love this slogan. Let's connect together while we connect with God. On the side, there's a homepage we'll have for our church. That's not it, but I've already created one. And so don't be surprised if you send us an email or if you have given us your phone number, you will see this link for Pray Together. So it's actually a program on my cell phones. You can use it on Android, you can use it on iPhone, and you'll be able to actually link up with us and say, hey, look, right now I need prayer for this. And it's anybody, I mean, back at home, in Georgia, anybody you know, any friends or family that need prayer or praise. If you want to just text a praise to encourage somebody, we'll be able to see it together. If you want to just do a prayer request, we'll be able to see it together. So don't be surprised. Next week, you'll see a link from me on Facebook, a link from me on YouTube, or a link sent directly from me to you guys through the cell phone, basically saying, hey, listen, if you need a prayer request, if you have a praise report, please. And that's for members and visitors as well. So anybody can do it. I'm so excited about this because it was really hard. I thank Pastor Wilcox and Lady Wilcox. This was really hard because I saw them do prayer requests and praise reports, and also Pastor Corey Pearson, who also did it with Terrence and them. And the issues that I found is that some of those things cost. Some of those things have a lot of background information. Some of those things you can't create your own homepage. With this, you'll have a Remedy page to go to. You'll see what we're praying about. You'll know about fasting. It gives updates and programs. It talks about events. So this is a phenomenal thing we're doing. Pray Together app. If you are in ministry, y'all need to jump on this app, man, for real. All right? Jump on it. So prayer requests, praise reports, members and visitors, anybody can use it. All right? Listen, y'all, we're going to be doing prayer walks again. This has been heavy in my spirit. I want to give a shout out to Demetrius Presley, Chadwick Cannon, Bishop Pelt once again, Umar Miller, Bishop, all them bishops, because I'm watching them do prayer walks. But here's the difference with us. I'm not saying they haven't done it this way. This is what I want to do. I watched them do prayer walks in their community, which is amazing. And what I would like to do is extend that opportunity. So what we're going to do is in the next couple of weeks, I'll be reaching out to a couple of places. We just don't want to do a prayer walk in one neighborhood. We want to do it in several neighborhoods. And the people I just mentioned, I watched them do it, and it made great results. If you feel that you need us to come to your neighborhood or come to your school or come to your business and pray there, we will pray there. We'll do a prayer. We'll walk the community. We'll walk the block. We'll go whatever you want us to go. And we're going to be doing surveys and taking requests. Hear what I'm saying? We're going to be taking requests. So if you get an email from me, a text message, hey, we want to pray out in Walker Ford. If you say you want to go pray out in Thomasville, Georgia. If you say you want to go pray out in Perry again. If you want to go pray out in Monticello, or you want to go pray at your child's school, or you want to go pray at your own church, we are all about prayer walk. When I saw Bishop Presley do the prayer walk in his community in Orlando and just saw how everybody was engaged, when I saw Bishop Umar Miller do his prayer walk, everybody was engaged, and even Terry Pugh, Bishop Pugh, when I saw him doing his walks in the morning and then in the evening and the afternoon, they had people walking with him, speaks highly, because I believe that's a connection we can still do with social distancing and masks. So I want to give everybody a heads up. If you get an email from me or a text message, Or if you want to be able to say, hey, I think we need it for my area, we'll be having surveys to send to us, and we'll be putting on the calendars and saying, hey guys, on today after service, we're going to go ahead and go out to the community and do some prayer walks. All right. All right, man, I'm excited about this one. Okay, this is really close to my heart. Everybody that know me, I tried this thing. I could not get it together. Finally, we doing it. Okay, got to kind of zoom out a little bit to explain this thing. So me being a parent, me being a dad, I need you to look at me because how serious I am. I didn't understand how important reading was to a certain degree until my children got into school. I found out because of technology, which is great, that for some reason this upcoming generation, the babies, they're kind of getting away from old school reading and trying to do like technological reading. And so we were introduced to different reading programs. We found out, like, I don't know if your school does it, but they do like AR reading and iReady and different things like that. And we found out that one of our children, my amazing son, struggled with reading. Intelligent in math, that boy can write some numbers. But when it came to reading, he really struggled. And we were trying to figure out a way of how to get reading more involved into our lives. You know, we have busy schedules. And so at one time, we first moved down here 5 years ago, I was invited to his classroom. I think my wife still has the photo. And he didn't know. And I was actually the guest speaker to read to a group of kids 5 years ago at their school. And so I started doing that for a little while, where I was popping up reading at places. And it's something that I really felt we needed to do. And then as I began to reach out to different programs and libraries, it was kind of difficult because some people have their own program and some people don't let new people in the program. And so we were really trying to figure out, how can we instill reading into our children on a higher scale? And what about the busy parents that don't have time to read or are always working those 9 to 5s? You know, you have some people who really want their kids to do better and want to be there for them, and they really struggle because life is just life. You know, it's not saying you're not a good parent, but if you got to provide and try to make things happen, you need a helpmate as well. And if you don't have that helpmate, or you don't have a good church to back you up, a good family or friends, it's hard. And so what we're doing now, which I'm so excited about, is that now through the Meech program, through StreamYard and our social media, every Saturday afternoon or evening, depending on the time, we'll be picking books to read to our children. And so you'll see me on the screen, sitting in a chair, probably in a costume, I don't know yet, reading these books to our children. And I invite you, when we send this out, to accept the invitation and have your children sit by the computer, sit by the screen, and go along with us. We'll have interactions. We'll have different things to talk about. We'll be doing regular books, and we'll do scriptures as well, because we really want to implement the gospel in our children. But this will be a moment where you get to sit with your kids. And if you're tired, you can just sit and watch me be goofy and watch me read to our children. Or you can also say, you know what, let's read together. So whether you're busy or whether you just need to relax and you want somebody just to read to the kids, I'll be reading. And I might have some guests a couple of times. I'm trying to get some people that I know to read. And so we're doing reading time on Saturday for our kids and our youth to help increase reading awareness. I'm so excited about that, man. My kids are excited too. They're like, Dad, you gonna do it? I'm like, I got y'all. So you'll see me and my children sitting around and reading, and I invite you to do it with us. So you'll see the survey coming out as well as the links for it. Okay. All right. Woo! All right, the big one. Here we go. Thank y'all for tuning in. Once again, it's no service today. I encourage you to go online, and if you don't have a church home, Faith on Fire, New Life Celebration, Bishop Lamar Collins and his wife, Lady Collins. You know, I have posted, I can't really remember their church name right now. I'm so sorry. You know, they're on the Faith Network right now, so you can see it. And when I get done, I'll post them as well so you can see. Powerhouse Church of God, Living Worship Center, all types of ministries. I encourage you this morning to go ahead and listen to that I posted, because they're really good people and they're amazing. Today, I'm kind of just talking about the announcement and just getting ready for this upcoming week on the 11th, which is only 7 days away. Okay, Remedy House. This is just a hashtag. It's called Remedy House. October 11th, 2020. All right. Certain people got an invite from us. Certain people got an email from us. On this day, we'll be unveiling a new program we're doing called, I can't tell you what it's called, but we're doing a hashtag right now, hashtag Remedy House. On the 11th, we'll announce the name of the true program. This right now, we're explaining where we're going to be planning our church. It's also going to talk about guests and members, how to get a hold of us and how we'll do things of that nature, as well as the social media, email, and texting that I talked about earlier. So on October 11th, 2020, I encourage you to tune in to our channel on YouTube and Facebook to see what the new program is and what we're doing. I am so excited about this. I was blessed to have a conversation with a bishop, and he really blessed me because when he called and talked to me, he was like, dude, I just want to tell you, I felt like you have this like entrepreneur type spirit, and I want you to keep going with it. And so I know sometimes when I say we need to do programs or different things, it's outside of the box, but truly because of the Lord and being encouraged by so many amazing people, we're able to do the hashtag Remedy House right now. I'm not saying the true name of the program. It's just a hashtag. The real name of the program will be on October 11, 2020. So I'm asking everybody to tune in as we talk about how we're going to be doing things differently with the hashtag Remedy House on October 11, 2020 on YouTube and Facebook, as well as we will be announcing where we're planting our church. We'll be announcing what we're going to be doing in the community even more, and talk about how people can get a hold of us even better. So with that being said, that's all I got this morning, guys. Thank you for tuning in and listening to this big announcement. If you have any questions for me, any type of things you want to know about as well, you know where to reach us at. We'll go ahead and put that up real quick. You can Facebook me at Remedy COG on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube, Remedy Church COG Online. Remember, especially for October 11th, okay? We're here online, Remedy Church COG Online, every Sunday at 1 p.m., okay? Just not today. I got a lot going on prepared for this week, and I just want to kind of give everybody like a little break. So please watch a lot of my friends and amazing people that I've shared with. Good people, good people. Lastly, there you go. Take a minute on today. Spend time with God. Do some reading. Do some praying. Get your mind prepared for the future week to come. A lot of sad news in the media today dealing with deaths and gun violence and media and protesting. A lot of things dealing with schools now. A lot of things dealing with the children. So take a moment. Just tell your family, tell your friends. If you by yourself or you have a certain routine, just stop all that and just take 60 seconds. Just 60 seconds. And sit with God and get your mind clear. All right? Get your mind clear because He'll take care of it. All right, with that being said, y'all, I did only for 23 minutes. Woo! I want to thank y'all for showing up. I want to thank you for listening to my announcements. I'm so excited about this week to come and the future of Remedy. I'm so excited about the announcement coming on October 11th. Let me make one real quick. I can do it. I can do it. 10. October 11th, 2020. Hashtag Remedy House. You'll be seeing the post. All right. Hashtag Remedy House. Oh, wait. I think. Did I say? I did say that in the text message. Okay. Hashtag Remedy House. October 11th, 2020. Be there. Tune in. Facebook, YouTube. Love everybody. Be blessed.